grin. With his cowbell, he starts the show, chasing evil with a single blow. I have a fever, and the only cure is cowbell. I have a fever, let that magic ring so well. Thin lines and trends, they make you rich, but the cowbell's got that perfect pitch. Every ding, a straight line cleanse. Turn your losses into wins. I have a fever, and the only cure is cowbell. I have a fever, let that magic ring so well. When the markets turn and demons shout, reach for that bell and cast them out. Evil flees in utter fright. The cowbell brings financial light. No more doubt or hidden fears, just the sound of ringing cheers. Cryptos rise beyond the skies, thanks to Road Dogg's secret prize. When the markets turn and demons shout, reach for that bell and cast them out. Evil flees in utter fright. The cowbell brings financial light. No more doubt or hidden fears, just the sound of ringing cheers. Cryptos rise beyond the skies, thanks to Road Dogg's secret prize.
Took all my savings, bet on fake moonshots. YouTube guru sharking at every stop. Paid for courses learning zero stuff. Promised rockets but my wallet went puff. Staring at charts feeling like a fool. Every trade I made broke the golden rule. Watch my coins drown in a sea of red, thinking should've bought tacos instead. Crypto comedy in my digital dreams, living for the moon or so it seems. Then I fell Road Dogg with the turkey beak, showing pivot targets every freaking week. This dark wizard with his Fibonacci, turning losses to a min with panache. Turkey mask on and a laugh so loud, finally profits making me so proud. Gurus charge me diamond-studded lies, Road Dogg's charts open in my eyes. Bit of magic mixing with its truth, no longer stuck in the debtor's booth. Crypto comedy in my digital dreams, pivot targets every freaking week. Gurus charge me diamond-studded lies. Road dogs charts open in my eyes. Bit of magic mixing with its truth. No longer stuck in the debtor's booth. Crypto comedy in my digital dreams. Living for the moon or so it seems. Then I found Road Dog with the turkey beat. Showing pivot targets every freaking week.
In the digital realm where the pixels dance, I'm the trader, the player, the main chance. On the charts, I see the signs, the patterns, trend lines, candlesticks, the market's own tattoos. Highs and lows, the rhythm of the trade. Stay focused, don't let the noise invade. Technical analysis, my trusted guide. In the crypto market, I ride the tide. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak, don't hesitate. In the crypto market I navigate. MACD, RSI, the tools of my trade. Volume spikes where the profits are made. Bullish and bearish, the market's mood. Stay alert, the game is never subdued. Highs and lows, the rhythm of the trade. Stay focused, don't let the noise invade. Technical analysis, my trusted guide. In the crypto market I ride the tide. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak.
Check, 1 2 1 2.
In the crypto market I navigate. In the chaos, I find the signal. In the noise, I see the details. With every trade, I grow and thrive. In the crypto market, I stay alive. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak, don't hesitate. In the crypto market, I navigate. In the digital realm, I'm the king. Trading patterns, my everything. Crypto patterns, they come and go. In the crypto market I go. MACD, RSI, the tools of my trade. Volume spikes where the profits are made. Bullish and bearish, the market's mood.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The game is never subdued. In the chaos, I find a signal. In the noise, I see the details.
someone forgot to be a turkey tonight.
I grow and thrive in the crypto market. I stay alive in the digital realm. I'm the king. Trading patterns, my everything. Crypto patterns, they come and go. In the crypto market.
Ready?
I
1 2
go.
shot. Get ready.
For those of you out there,
It's the wrong room, Sean, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, we can start out here, I guess. I was over here, Sean. Hey! Oh wow! It just changed real quick. That was weird. That is like interdimensional time travel. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Roda. Is the music too loud? Sounds kind of loud to me. So as we can see behind us, we got a little mix. Some things are a little green and some things are still quite red. Prices are dropping, so it seems. Total 3. If we look at total 3 on the 4 hour, she's not having a very good day today. Sadly, hanging below a non-moving average here on the 4 hour as some other things start to cross over. Now, got a little bit of hope. Maybe we'll try to get a little break up. With that 100 crossing that 200, sometimes we'll get a little relief rally coming up before we go over and possibly continue to roll over again, come back and retest these areas, or go lower. Those are some situations you might be looking at. But it looks like, I mean, this was very severe here. Now, will we go lower than that if we do go lower? I don't think so, because I think there's a lot of buy up there for altcoins. When that big break, but it looks like they may take us down for a second little trip, because they like to do that. They did that back in our other big drop. And it's just not, it's not fun. It's never fun. Remember that one? That was the one that changed a lot of our lives, and mostly for the worse. And then we got up and, oh man, okay, oh look, it doesn't suck as bad. Maybe we can recover. And then boom, they bring you back down one more time, and then you got PTSD, and you're sitting there, and you know, just I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. Oh no, don't break a trend line for gosh sakes. And we freak out for a little bit, and then they decide to pull us up. Yeah, they like to do that a lot. Looks like maybe they might be trying to do that over this week. During the week when I thought that Total 3 had a good shot of going up, well, that was a bad prediction, wasn't it? Unless some kind of miracle happens tomorrow. I don't see it happening though. The chop is being choppy and a little bearish. We lost on our daily for Total 3. We lost the 100 moving average a couple of days ago there. And watching these moving averages to see moving averages are still in a line. Now, they're not going up vertical like they were, but I mean, we zoom out a little bit. We can see they went sideways down here. They were still angling up when we were dropping, but then they popped up, and they're still going that same angle. They're still up and to the right. It's just that we are getting a nasty shakeout, and they're just not fun. Now, on the other side of the shakeout, after you can ride through it, if you're on spot, it's just a matter of just batting down the hatches and everything. If you're on spot margin, well, then you got to take precautions and start wondering. And if you got any kind of leverage involved, you got some degree of concern or worry that it's always nagging on you. So there's your benefit right now, okay, for anyone that's like, man, I'm in spot, man, but everybody keeps talking about leverage beating the balls and beating the bee's knees. What you have that people on leverage may not have is a little bit more peace of mind. So we'll throw that out there, because there's always that price if you're playing, even if you're playing low leverage long game, like a lot of position traders do. There's still that price that where you're no longer in the game. And position trading is fun on the way up, but watching these dips and stuff, if you didn't take enough profits, not so good. Remember I was talking about the possibility of this being a triple top situation there? Oh yeah. Well, looks like that confirmed. The little triple top thing, he's a wild one. He's got the little head, and then he's got the other, he looks like a little bat or something. Yeah. They can get nasty. Oh my good lord, they can't get, surely you wouldn't dare take us right back down there, would you? That would be totally cruel to come back and talk to Lucy. How many times do you come back and talk to Lucy where you're not in a big bear market here on the daily? Never. There's no reason to do that at this point in the game. I'm checking, I'm back testing, I'm looking right now for any signs that you pulled this crap on us before. So this is back in 2020 July. Huh. You got away from Lucy and you stayed away from all those bigger moving averages for the biggest part until here in 2021, after we topped out. Interesting. So we shouldn't talk to Lucy down here. The 200 moving average should be, and you know, one of our steepest retracements. So, darling, what kind of tricks are you trying to pull on us here? Let's just take you from swing high to swing low and see how you just rate on the Fibonacci scales. You still okay? So this would have been the juicy area on the upside if we were swinging from the bottoms to the tops. Quite common, even if you don't take the new fibs or whatever. You know, there's different ways to do this. Come back and retest that area, 835. And she may dip below there a little bit. We'll tune our other fibs out. We got to figure out what altcoins are going to do. Do you guys get tired of watching them bags go down? I mean, I got mostly Bitcoin, and I'm seeing a big drop in you know, Bitcoin's okay. She can do better. But 97 is a lot better than 93, but still. The altcoins are bringing my portfolio down, man. I can only imagine if it was like last time when I didn't have Bitcoin mostly in my wallet, that I was all altcoins. My goodness. And I think we took a poll. We took a poll last week, I believe. Not long ago. And, you know, most people were down between 30 to 50%. And I think at that time I was about 35. I know I'm over more than 50% down on my spot margin portfolio. So, gosh darn it. Okay, so we bounced, we went up. This was our, a little bit more dialed in here. Discount area, we got rejected off the 0.5. So it's really important that we do not go below this guy. Going below this guy could spell trouble for a lower low. It really could. We're in danger. We're a lower low is on the table. We can put it on the table. But it would take a lot more force to throw them out. It'd be a double capitulation or something of it. But I want to stress that these bigger moving averages that we're also testing and finding some support on, 800 moving averages also around this area, we need to find some support. So I'm seeing that we should find some pretty strong support right through here. In essence, in a nutshell. Now I'm going to fib that one out too. And yeah, that comes down to our 618. Possibility might come down to this area for a deeper retracement. We can bounce off of these and it might make it, you know, a W type pattern here, or an atom and atom type bottom. Maybe what we're looking at, 220 bottoms. An Adam and Steve bottom. It's an Adam and Steve. Yeah, they're both bottoms. Stop it! Anyway, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the lounge. Things are a little bit loose, and that little chicken's looking kind of hot. Yeah. Okay. Sean, get the temperature probe. Because we could, and some of the reasons for my bearishness right now, the moving averages where they're crossing negatively over the Lucy lines. Always the devil's in the details, right? We're in the 4-hour chart. We're kind of watching what's going to happen over the next day or two, right? And it does suggest that we might have this coming down. Now the smaller time frames, it's looking like we're trying to pop out, and I hope we do, because the smaller time frames are looking good. And I'm kind of wondering, like, am I going to have to, you know, am I going to have to take some profit on some of these things if we come up here and get rejected? Or even if we come up, get rejected and fall back in? I don't know, but there's some hopeful signs on the smaller time frames. Like I'm on the 15-minute right now. But the bigger ones look like, I don't know. That's crazy that we're getting more positive price action at the moment, where the moving averages are totally reversed here, saying, nope. Just not out pass, but yet we're going. So in my personal opinion, I think that we're working on a bottom type pattern, and we're still got some ways to go here. It could possibly, as we said, be an Adam and Steve if we take another deep dive like this, or it could just be rounding out and maybe we just get a soft little landing right down here in the painful area, and then we start coming up with a little Adam and Eve action there. Maybe she gets a little curvy. Maybe she gets a little curvy. We see something like that. I have no idea how curvy that might be. She could technically get curvy all the way down here if she wanted to, or spiky down there. It doesn't. But so far, this is kind of the idea that we would hope to see, and anywhere through here. Which means that we would have some dips in some altcoins in most cases if this scenario plays out, because it goes down and before it comes back up. And, you know, it's not a fun ride if you're riding. But hey, man, there's always that other school of thought that, hey, it's just a flag to the upside. Well, there we go. Booyah! To the upside. I mean, okay, go for it. That's what if you can break out, let's go for it. But it's kind of, she's a little doubtful there. Because she's got to get past here. The total 3, that's our altcoins, by the way. Wonder why your altcoins are down? It's because total 3's down. It represents your altcoins. I'd love to get up there. That would be awesome. We gotta put a little more steam in your engine right there to get up that high, buddy. But you do have that kind of shape form in here. Well, it kind of broadens out here, really. But hey, we'll cheat a little bit, cut through some candles. Ladies and gentlemen, have a Bitcoin. Respecting lines and trend lines and flips of support and resistance here, where we bear trapped ourselves into our trend line and came down and tested that very area for support, and still came back and tested it yet again for support because we didn't trust the first answer, I suppose. What, did you think it was lying to you? Do you think it was just fooling with you? Did you think it was just pulling your leg? You think that it's fun to do that with money? Is that what you think, Bitcoin? You think it's just fun? I'll just go back and just double check. And it's like I forgot to turn the stove off or something. No, your ass is below $100,000 right now, and you need to do something about it. The rent's freaking coming due. The rent money's here in the crypto market, and by golly, we need to turn a quick profit. So get the jolly frick up there, would you mind? Sometimes you just have to talk to him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's come and say hello to everybody hanging out here on this crazy turkey show. 28 people hanging out with the stupid turkey, looking at the markets. And I see bullish on crypto, Duality Crypto. We got Chris Klein, Avi Medina. We got Jason, Keep in Chief, Rogueline, Antonio Oss. Good to see you guys. Strago, what's up, my man? Joe from Trade Intuition, what's up? Hello, YouTuber. Go check him out if you hadn't. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'm just saying. We got Toy Grime. Julian Allegria, how's it going? I think I've got everybody there. Warthog Thunderbow, what's up? Cool Tunes. You should do a weird AI parody. Those ideas do kind of come. How much for my bags of Solana alts? Taking bids now. Oh, that's funny. Keith and Chief, haven't tried leverage trading yet, just doing spot. Well, you're probably one of the smart ones, and you're probably one of the sharper knives in the drawer right now. Spot is a fine way to go. It really is. Obama Milmus, how's it going? OG1, Kelly L. It's not bearish enough. Is it not bearish enough for the dancing teddy bear? We can probably bring him up on the next screen. He's not on this particular set. Well, I got to get my points right. He's not on this set, but we can get there. So we'll probably go do the news and see what Larry GG's got to. Dude's like the buffet of butterballs. We'll go check out the news real quick, come back, and then start getting into, I guess, a few altcoins and see what the damage or hopeful scenarios may be or not be for them in this not too distant future, while they continue to try to flush us out of this market before they take us to Bahal. We got to take a look at Bitcoin Anonymous to really get a feel for things, though. Sean, whenever you're ready, buddy, just hit that button. I'm just waiting. I'm just going to be basting my little turkey face. Sean, did he leave? Jesus. Okay. Hey, Jesus. Let's go to the next round. All right, so what's happened today in crypto? Bitcoin feels like a great time to enter Bitcoin. Trump's second son, Eric, tweeted. Eric mentioned 2 days ago, it's a great time to add ETH. The FDIC is reportedly planning to revise its cryptocurrency guidance and allow banks to engage in cryptocurrency activities. You would think that would be pumping our bags, wouldn't you? Grayscale has filed a 19B-4 shelf registration statement with the New York Stock Exchange and the SEC to convert its Litecoin trust into a spot ETF. Litecoin making moves. New Mexico State Representative Antonio Thornton has introduced a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the New Mexico Senate that proposes to invest 5% of public funds into Bitcoin. You think that would pump our bags, wouldn't you? BlackRock is reportedly set to list Bitcoin ETP in Europe. This will be the first time BlackRock has launched a Bitcoin EPT outside of North America. And I think that is an electronic trading product. It's not a fund, but a product. Bearchain has released an airdrop checker with tokenomics. Of the total supply of 500 million, 48.9% has been allocated to the community. Bear will be listed on Sexes today, including Binance and Bybit. As a side note, not on here on Layer GG, but CoINEX will be delisting the Kaspa spot margin positions pairs over there. Spot should still be traded. I'm not sure if they have leverage right now or not. MicroStrategy's reported fourth quarter EPS earnings per share of about negative $3.20, $3.08, worse than the analyst estimate of negative 12 cents. Revenue for the quarter came in at 120.7 million versus the consensus estimate of 123 million. And MicroStrategy changed its name to Strategy. What? MicroStrategy changed its name to Strategy? Coinbase has announced the ETHFi USD market, which will begin on February 6th, 9 a.m. The OG Foundation has announced the launch of an $88 million ecosystem fund to support the development of AI-powered applications and the DeFi, the DFAI sector. We're going to get AI and DeFi. Yay. We can make some smarter choices than I've made. The fund has received strategic support from the Hack VC, Delphi Ventures, and others. Give him a little like, a little repost. And let's get back to the charts and the chat. Oh my God. Well, I should just do this stuff myself, shouldn't I? Let's get to the chart room.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, should you need to move your coins off of your exchange onto a secure hardware wallet, I do recommend using the Tangem wallet. Come in little card forms. They even got a new fancy ring thing. You can save 10% on your packs of cards, 2-card set, 3-card set. They even got little cutesy designs. And did they add some more? Did you guys add some more? I mean, they got cats. So what's that? Is that it? Okay. So they got various ones over there. Well, the flat black, the stealth. Code DAWG dog flies around here on an airplane all night long to help you remember. Saves you 10%. Should you be in need. A little bump up on the hourly, but man, for everything else, woo, they're hurting. They're hurting. This day we've only went down. Well, we're not down too bad. We're just leaking now mostly, just about 1 to 2% in most of the cases, on average there. So we got that to look at. The week, how's the week been? The week had been brutal. Down roughly about 15 to 20% on all the altcoins there. 21% in this category. What do you look like? Ooh, baby. Any of you popping off right now on the daily? BVV's up to $6. Audius is 11 cents. That's cheap. There's definitely some good deals out there, and for you spot pickers and DCAers, this is a great time for you to do to over these next couple weeks to be accumulating some of these altcoins, in my personal opinion. Slowly, because we don't know what Bitcoin dominance is going to do here. And that's the one that's kind of ruining our party. Because she zigzagged us, got us all hyped up, and people started buying altcoins at higher prices because, well, they're chasing green candles, and maybe we didn't get paid enough or something like that, and then they reverse it. We're thinking altcoin season. Not all the YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers call it altcoin season. One of them officially called it, and it's not. I was one of the few voices out there that was saying, man, it looked too bullish. I mean, it might be a rally, but season, I can't see it, man, because the bigger pictures, which the bigger pictures usually went out, they bullish AF to get us up here to about this 73% area for. And now we're looking at doing something crazy because this is a bearish channel. Price should break to the downside. If she breaks to the upside, it's going to be a strong ass move. So there's going to be a big shift of dominance come in if we could start clearing candles above here. All we did right now is just wick up there, and everybody's hoping that that'll be a top signal. But the Ichimoku cloud says, nope, I'm getting ready to rock your freaking world, buddy. And she's been saying that on the weekly for a long time. Now that is not a negative sign on the Ichimoku cloud. It's just not. It's not. That's like, baby, hold on. So we might be looking at what gets wicked. We'll soon get candlestick, but if we break a candle out of this guy, and look, non-moving average getting ready to cross over that 21 on the weekly. You can't sit here and tell me we're hoping that it's going to roll over right now, because that's not the scenario that we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at the scenario that I was wondering how devastating it can be to altcoins, and I think now we're starting to get the feel of it. I am. I'm starting to feel it. Bitcoin's doing okay. I mean, you know, we're under 100,000, kind of in the pooper. Everybody's afraid that we're going back to 85 or 70. Well, I guess we got to look at that. But I want you to imagine this: if Bitcoin, with what this means with altcoin with dominance going up. Let me see if I can explain it this way. So for some of you guys that think I don't care about Bitcoin dominance, why does it matter? Oh, is this a little thing? What this means is that when Bitcoin dominance is going up, okay, Bitcoin goes up, and then you see your altcoins go up a little bit. But anytime the Bitcoin dominant comes down, altcoins start crashing. Or anytime the Bitcoin comes down, the altcoins will come down more. And so the Bitcoin will recover and go up, and it'll do better, and maybe you make a new high. Altcoins will trickle up, but then Bitcoin will correct, and then altcoins will come down, and they continue just to go stay even or just keep going, maybe some lower. That is what happens as Bitcoin dominance starts moving up, and if it starts moving up strongly, you're going to see that effect even more. And so it'll be a slow, hard climb. It's like trying to climb out of a greased bucket or something for these altcoins at the moment. And that's sad and it sucks. And we take a look at others. And I mean, we looked at it. There's several different ways you can look at this. And it looked like we did have a breakout and this was going to be a retest, but she lost that. That was the scenario. And that was a perfect setup, higher highs, and then we broke through. So we came back into our original pattern, which I guess I would do blue, which would, if we connect all the lines properly, that would be what they look like. We were identifying a channel idea. I'm not sure if I agree with that on this time frame, on the weekly. Let's see what we can figure out here. Go by my principles and do it right. Do it by the candle bodies there. And then we got a secondary trend line here to the bodies. Nice. And that's what we tested. That's what we tested. Okay. So the question is, are you going to take us back down there, or are you going to actually hold here at this 50 moving average, 9 above a 21 above a 50 on the weekly? This still looks okay. We went green to red to green on Ichimoku Cloud, and that's where we can come back and kind of say hello to the red. So that, yeah, it would have been better if we just stayed green the whole way, right? But we got flip flop, so that means chop. But that was more drop than chop. I like that the 9 is still above the 21. That's leaving some hope that we can go back up there. So now I'm wondering. So our choices are either the bathroom here, or we gotta talk to the 50, which is down here at 204 billion, and that would suck. Bottom is putting us back where we were in November. But after that, we could get another nice move, kind of like what we had toward the end of November and December. Man, wouldn't that feel great at this point in time? But we're talking weeks out here if that were to happen. So not as horrible when you zoom out and go to the weekly. It's not as bad as what it feels like. It's not as bad, but there still can be some pain ahead. Oh, nice. Look at that. So the question is, did we fulfill our requirements by wicking down to this area, or do we have to print another weekly candle and then come down and make it more solid? And not too many examples of that happening where we do that. Well, there was this. We wicked down and came back, and then we went down and went to where it was solid. Yeah, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. Don't want that. I guess you could say this was an example where we did, but not the next candle, but she eventually came down. It would be a great place just to have one like this, and we just go sideways and then start bouncing a little bit. Now, one of the biggest concerns I had was the MACD, but you know, we've been bearish, and she's a lagging indicator, so she's a little behind. All right, she comes to the party and telling you, last talking about the last week's news and everything that happened, right? And everything that you already know, you already heard about on social media. She's just now finding out, from the newspaper that she found buried beneath the couch. So she's a little behind on some things. So that means the price can actually start turning bullish while she's still in her depth, but you can't go too early on her. So now we come to the daily, and the scariest thing is the cloud. The cloud looks spooky. I'm just saying, she just looks like, I don't know if I trust you. You're looking at me funny, cloud, and I don't like it. Turn green, do something. Don't. Should you turn green? No, you need to get big and fat. We need a big old fat cloud. We need a big beautiful cloud, big beautiful red cloud right here. We need to be right in one, and we're not. We got this little skinny thing over there looking at us like, hey man, hi. And we got our 200 below our 360. Now they're flip-flop. I don't like that. So I'm wondering, will that support hold? And then that leads us down here to Lucy line again. So we got those ideas. So now others is a little different than total 3. This is the total market. This is most of our cryptos, represent most of our cryptos. And I'm thinking we're probably coming down on some of these. Now, right now, there's a hopeful sign. We got this little green dot on the daily on Market Cipher. We can cross our fingers and hope there's something good comes from that. Ooh, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. You see this? See this? See those 2 little dots there? That's snake eyes. Oh, that's when a crypto faces a little inside things there. That should be, that's bullish divergence, is from what I understand that it means. I'm just trying to see it. I don't actually see which indicators that they're talking about. But sometimes so that would be great if that wants to kick in. Man, I'll welcome it. But if it doesn't kick in, I'm like, she wanting to come down. So wanting to come down. And the first place I'd be looking is at the bottom near this trend line here at 238. So losing possibly 20-30 billion. If that happens, if it happens. So all we can do right now is in the hopes that she is going to turn around. And she might. I mean, we're trying to print a bottom pattern, going back to what we said when we looked at it earlier on smaller time frames. But she's not yet printed that type pattern. We think it may be an Adam and Eve type situation forming, or maybe just a little triangle-y. But we got a trend line. This is what we need to see her break out of. If she can break above this trend line and get above the 9-moving average, well, we got some uppiness coming. And that way we can form some kind of doubling pattern with a higher low. But more than likely, we might see a little lower low over the next few days or so. Or lower than where we are now. I mean, hopefully not below here, but it just sucks to be in altcoins right now. I think that's the easiest way to say it. It just sucks to be in altcoins right now. They're trying our patience, and this is where you earn your stripes in crypto. The bear market, and then you think you're going to be all right, just waiting for the bull market, and then it's like, it feels like the damn bear market again. You're like, is this ever going to do anything? Is this ever? Where'd the money go? So, ladies and gentlemen, added to the read the chat, but more often. What did I miss? What did I miss? Our microphone is on, right. Let's see. It's time to add Ethereum, this kid. All his dad and the hedgies have been doing is buying ETH on discount. Keeping cheap says that's why I hold all the American ISOs. XRP, Algo, HBAR, ADA, and XLM. It's not bad choices. Try not to FOMO my BlackRock position into MicroStrategies, but man, when Emporio hits, MicroStrategy is going to the moon. I like MicroStrategies. I like the way that stock splits. Heterojog said hi to the chat. I've been saying hi. I do first, and then we went and did the news. My DMs are crazy right now. I do audio message. Okay. DCA all the way, says Chris Lai. Picked up some Near, Doge, and Floki, and Litecoin. Litecoin is a great pick. Joe says, going on 45 minutes, just wonder if Road Dog has looked at the chat. Didn't miss anything. Just wonder if you looked at the chat 45 minutes into this show. That's my second visit over to it. Well, I don't know. Let's do a poll. Let me figure out something here. Maybe I'm not being privy to something here. Maybe I'm in a boomer moment. But let me take a poll. Said Red Dog, spend more time with chat. or focus on charts and come back to the chat. Let's see. That'll help me navigate, because maybe I'm missing something. More in chat than chart. More in chart than chat. And mostly charts. Let's take a poll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, altcoins are bleeding like a mofo. Is my request thing still? Why do you suck so much? Did it work that time? I did. Look, okay. So I put my marker up. I should have done that earlier. All right. So someone asked for the teddy bear. I remember that. Sometimes I remember things when I get sidetracked. It happens every once in a while. Hey, Naked Chicken, you can get off and we'll put the, where's the banana stays. I don't have a button for him yet. Where'd you go, bear? There's our bear. Probably need a little zombie up there too. All right, so Baba Yaga says Ondo. Let's go check out Ondo. How's Ondo doing? Ondo's having a decent day today, looks like. Well, we're on 24-minute. Let me zoom out to the 4-hour. Let me clean up my charts. I'm always fibbing. Did it nail a target? That's a 1618. And it looks like we nailed it in a bad kind of way, but it looks like it hit our target there. Blasted through there, where we would hope that it would have stayed. But the good news, it did all that and then it came back in above the channel and everything that was in. Let's clear all this out. We had a channel idea going, and zoom out to the daily. Oh yeah. Well, maybe not. I'll be doing a lot of the same stuff. Okay, so that was cool. That was interesting. Nice little bottom formations here. And you're a well, that's cool. It looks like they might have had a little bear trap there, and look what came after. Love them bear traps. And some people say, I don't know how you get them. I'm trying to focus from going from candle bodies to the candle bodies where I get the most touches and see that it touch that wick, and so I know I'm on the right trend line, and just keep carrying that forward, and everything else is stopping there. But here, and even right before it, I don't know if you can see that, I barely even see it here. And even, you probably can tighten it up just a little bit. Even here, the wicks come down and touch it. And so I know I should be on the right path there. And that one part was just an anomaly. And then sometimes those little angles can help you figure out some stuff. If you get that angle just right, there's a support resistance flip right there. Because I'm looking to the left whenever I apply it, and I do that, and there's one support. Oh, then here's one support. Hey, we got support on it, even though here we make it, but we're above it now. That's the important thing. Okay, so now we got that idea. Well, we found that little channel. and they just layer on top of each other. I swear, they just layer on top of each other. There's just all these little segments and little steps, and they go in diagonals. They go in diagonal. You can get them. I mean, a lot of people, you can get them horizontal too, but they go diagonals also. And I got candle bodies here, and my angle's off just a hair, I believe. Just right. Well, that works. Candle bodies right there. So, and you can look at this, and you know that, well, we go up here, that's likely where we're going to get rejected. Makes a good way to do targets with just trend lines alone. Taking consideration, we're looking at that. Now we put this to the candle bodies and the wicks there. Now we got a trend line. Beautiful. We just put it all into a channel. Or we could have just flagged it to the upside, or we could have done that, which it didn't go to the upside. It following the channel, or following the trend line here. So that's kind of cool. So now we can pull out the little fib magic. 618, I believe, retracement right there. And we already did that. I already got the targets up here. For the higher targets. Now what about for right now? Yeah, we're having trouble getting others. Oh, looky there. You're on my little guesstimation here, just following straight up, just following the guidelines. I was just doing this. Just following that. Just following that. When you put your angles with trend lines and you respect the angles and stuff, you get some pretty interesting results. And so that's also a 786 Fibonacci. I want to leave it right there. Can I park it? Can you lock it? Oh, that's the wrong button. Can I lock it? I can lock it. I can't move that one. I'll put a little line there. I don't know that it will hit at that particular point, but sometimes you see that stuff happen. We've nailed a few targets in a few days with targets using that method before here. It's a GAN thing. It's a GAN angle, WD GAN thing type. Beautiful. That actually got 188.90. Can I move that? No. I'll put it there. I'll leave it. Shorter term time. Did we get the shorter one? I was too caught up on that one. This guy right here. This is apparently going to be an issue right now. So we might get up there, and it all depends on this guy holding right here. This white trend line is got to hold. Got to continue holding. We punched a hole in it 2 times already, so she's getting weak. And we don't start bumping up through that cloud, hitting 168 and 190. We may never see 234, 259. In the next little bit. But what I find interesting is that we are making higher highs, higher lows. And so we're starting to deviate and starting to get a new channel idea. What the hell are they talking about? That you're curving. You're curving to this angle that it started right over here. It already knew before we ever figured it out what she was trying to do. Right before it did his little bear trap. So we got this idea to look for, and that opens up the pathway to our target. And that's just a little channel theory for you, just a little channel theory. I'm just trying to copy this little guy and paste it up there. That's all I'm trying to do. I'd appreciate it if you cooperate with me there. Thank you very much. All right, so I think I'll post this one with. I'll post this Ondo on the daily. And I think at this point in the game, we just need to kind of look on the bigger time frames anyway. Let's go over to the chart room. would not describe that. We're watching a possible parabola form here. It's just happening really, really slowly. Very, very slowly, but it's been showing the signs that she's getting ready to start moving to the upside. I'm just saying. I should say possible. All right, let's send that guy over there. All right, let me come back to the chat here and let's check on our poll here. So should Road Dogg, can I hear myself? Screw up my microphone. Hello, are you working? Hello. Should Road Dogg spend more time with a chat or focus on charts and check on the chat? So more time in chat than the chart, 28%. So 28% of you think that's spend more time chatting and going over everything. 56% say more time in chart than the chat. And 17% say mostly charts. Okay. So you guys don't mind that I get lost in the charts every once in a while. Okay. I try to come back to the chat. I do. But I get lost in these little suckers, and they start talking to me. They start saying, "Hey, man," and I just try to interpret. Solana for some sort of breakout to the upside. I hope so. All right. So where's my pins? The pins. Here's one. This one writes better. XOP Solana H bar. You got render. Near's been suffering. Tia, she's been suffering. XCN Onyx Coin. And we've been going for about an hour, and that's about 7 coins. I can't guarantee that I can get that many. Nice deal, Nando. Very nice. Thank you, Joe. Let's see if I miss. I think I'm catching other conversations here. Chris Klein says, "Thank you for giving us all a voice in the matter, sir. Much love, Rhoda." I mean, let's figure out what we try to do here, and what's working and what's not working, what's expected, and maybe in a boomer moment and just be passing up. Oh man, I don't know how to do this. There's a lot about this social media stuff that I'm just not into it. I should be over on Twitter posting every freaking 15 minutes, I guess, but I don't do it. All right. Grimmer says EGO. Passenger. Ego passenger? Is that a coin? And Lumo. I see Lumo. All right, let's start getting into some charts. I'll leave the poll running for some more opinions to come in. Well, how about that XRP? How's she been doing today? Taking a little dump there, I see. Didn't mean to walk in on you there. All right, on the daily, we tapped that. Let me get rid of that trend line because that's just, I can't see the candles. Nice. So took the big old wick down to the 100 and a little bit more. Still, like most of these coins, moving averages look good. I don't like that little trickle red. Why are you there? Be chop coming. We lost the 50. We touched the 100, but is it enough too? Well, that's good. Maybe that one held. That's good. We found something there. So we got some support there. Here's our this is our chain link fence right here. He said chain link. This is where we get our angles. Now that was a nice angle, but that's a steeper angle. We got not much of anything. Oh, we tops. We got tops. Tops will give us angles. And I want to muck up my chart here. Just this is messy. This is one of the coolest ways I've learned to do this stuff without using other indicators and whatnot. Because figuring out the channel idea just opened up a whole new world of ideas to me, and then figuring out the angles, things from Gann, and then you get into all this stuff. It's just kind of cool. So we don't need this because that clutters up stuff, but those ideas are still there. All these lines are valid. They're going to be support resistance in some form. Now, whether it's strong support or weak, I mean, we got to see how the candle reacts there, and how the history of the line is. I mean, this line wasn't even technically there until we had that. Well, we took that from the angle. It's not technically. There's little wicks, but it was weak, not enough to hold it. Now, so we got a channel and we break out of the channel. I mean, you technically have a measured move. And I'm just going to stick with the channel width, not including the wicks. Just get something, might be conservative nature, but I'm going to consider right here's where we broke out, and this is just we could come down lower, and that kind of sucks that we would come down to make a lower low if that plays out. Not saying it's going to happen, just saying that it's just a possibility. Possibilities, that's what we deal with here, is possibilities, right? Possibilities, probabilities, it's within the probabilities, and that would be maybe retesting this line one more time at a few lower candles. Oh man, you can come down here. Did we fib her out? Did I fib you out? At the 618. Yep. I thought we was in a bull market. Gosh darn it. We're just looking at possible areas unless we get a miracle turnaround. I am still looking for 382s and 0.5s to hold, even on the bigger time frames. But we got to put that one on the radar. With these lines, why did I have those lines? I really would. I'm too tempted to drag them down here. I'll do them horizontal like this. Got a different angle over here. What's up with that? You got some secrets to share? You might have some secret sauce and you're not talking. What do you got to tell me, Mr. Angle on XRP? Oh, so does that work? I don't think that works. Oh, well, that kind of works. Oh, I didn't want to see that. All right, so we got matching angles right here, mirrored angles. Oh, jeez. That opens up a new channel that we bounce off the edges of. So I'm just not trying to scare you. We're just looking at some stuff. Just looking at some stuff. Opening, broadening patterns. If you want to look at it, there's so many different ways you look at that. Look at this. Let's hope that this area holds. But it may be coming back to $2. I'll put that up there. If I'm looking for anywhere that we might be coming to, and it's not a strong one, but I'll put my little barrel there just because. I think we might be, if we don't have support here. So we'll put a little caution sign right where we're at, maybe just a little lower. I'll even go the next little rung lower that we might come down and tap. But we might hold where we're at, but man. They're not looking happy. They're not looking happy. Take a look at Solana. Where you at now? Back at 200? So I can't tell. This looks like it's old stuff. So we're still finding support on this guy that we got. We got falling price and the volume's falling, and that's good. That means that the sellers are starting to get tired. You're not seeing as much top wick, but you're starting to see some bottom wick, and that's the buyers coming in. And that's what's so cool about these candles. Is the regular candles, you get some of that. You get some of that. Oh, looky there. That's nice. It's getting to a good start on the daily candle there. Akinashi still shows it. It's just buying pressure, but trend is still kind of in the negative there. Four-hour looks like she's trying to tackle that, trying to go back and test that non-moving average again, but see, it's already flipped and then flipped over again. Ichimoku Cloud, I mean, we can be hopeful. We just got all these moving averages flipping. They're flipping 50 over the 200 on the 4-hour. That's kind of a big deal on this time frame. We can come up. Well, we can come up a little bit, but I don't think we're going to get. Well, I don't think we're going to get past 220 right now. I hope we do, but I don't see it quite happening just yet. Taking me trend lines. What we started with over here, body to body. Now we're still below it. It cut through it though, didn't it? It's kind of like it did a fake out. A bull trap. Thought we was going to get a bear trap, but they bull trapped us. They bulled the bear. The bears like ambushed us is what they did. Let's zoom out, because that's usually the best thing to do. Oh, look, you got big ass targets up there and everything. Feel stupid now, don't you? So far, it looks good on the 3-day, bigger time frames. We're wick down and it's respecting this channel idea. We're holding at our 50 moving average here on. That might be what I did. Did I do it that way? I don't remember what I did. I don't know why I have these lines here. I didn't label them, and they're not what I normally use it for. But it's holding, so I'm not gonna jinx it. The 3 days actually got a few good signs. Let me get rid of those little lines we drew earlier. Moving averages look pretty. I mean, the 9 is looking healthy. We just gotta come back. This actually looks like it could bounce back on the weekly. It does. There's no red. If there's a bit of red there, I might be concerned we'd pop under the green. It might suck us through, but there's not. So, I'm liking that. What are you doing over here? Let me check out this RSI here. You got some support, man. You got something going on here. You're kind of iffy there. You broke it. Broke here, but when it was okay, we move it down there. Break here, maybe you'd be okay too. I don't know. These little guys are all. They're higher than each other right now. Higher lows, higher highs. Technically, the RSI is still in an uptrend. Right down here, anyway. I mean, she being very tricky, isn't she? RSI is hanging out at what, 45? Need to give up 50 to be more healthy, more bullish. So she's leaning bearish there. MACD we know is already crossed, but the stochastics are bottomed out. Now that's a cool sign. So the downward pressure is not going to be there, as if the stochastics were at the top and we were here and they started coming down. You could expect to feel that downward pressure, but they're already bottomed out. They already bottomed out. So they were at the top when price was at the top, and so they can have that as they come down, they can push it down, but they're floored out. They got nowhere else to go. So we might be able to hold here on Solani. And here we're on the 4-hour with the green candle trying to. It's just weird with that though. Let her try it. She's going to have trouble getting above. I don't think she's going to get above 1,216 on this first run here. But let's hope. Let's hope. I'd see us kind of ranging for a little bit down through here. And then I think it kind of brings me back to this idea here, because we're kind of under a resistance area. All right, let's take a look at Renda. What are you doing, Renda? They all look the same. Hopefully it will turn into this little sexy lamp pattern.
Nobody told you this before, but you outshine the sun. The top that I've been looking for, I've seen you.
Maybe we'll get a stiletto shoe here, loner.
So baby, come a little closer.
Maybe it's like a big old stiletto. What's at the toe? Or maybe the toe, the pattern. Maybe this pattern still got some things to do. Who knows? Let me take that off of there. We got some curving, so she's a little tricky to line out because they're going to be lines that you won't want to see. Levels of resistance. Okay. So if you can see it that way, man, we got some levels that we need to cross and bump up to, and I think that's one of the best ways I would be looking at this right now, or to think about it at least. We got levels that we got to pump up to, levels that we lost. Now, pattern-wise, you have to zoom out if you're looking for any kind of pattern. So you can see a triangle pattern that went the wrong way. Some people might, that doesn't make a great descending triangle. I try to stay away from this idea, but some people could be seeing that, and of course we went the wrong way. Now, sucks. I always think it's your bigger ideas that are more on point. Always seem to be the bigger ideas that are more on point and can see the things that are happening. Look at that. It saw it before we did. We'd been looking, zooming out. You could have said, oh, drew a trend line, and well, look where it might come down here and get caught. When you zoom out, everything kind of fits in really well. Oh, was that a green dot? Here on the daily? A couple of days ago? You got the green dot on, Render. You better not let that, don't let that green line cross that red one. Please don't. Need to bounce off of here. Let's go. Come on, Cloud. I'm not seeing that green dot having much of an effect, honestly, other than just maybe keeping us from going down. That's one way we could look at it. Still, the moving average, bigger moving averages they're good. It's the 50 and below are the ones that are creating all this havoc. Short-term price momentum. It's them people with more money than we have doing what they can do when they want to get things cheaper, I swear. It's a flush out, in my personal opinion. You got this idea here where it's a deep ass retracement of the breakout, the worst freaking kind. And then we can pull out all Fibonacci and see what she says. 113 retrace. Okay, she thinks we might be at a bottom. Let's hope it holds. Well, that was the wick, but does it mean that we're going to come back down there or come down part way? That's what we kind of figure out, because some of these signs are saying, well, it looks like we might be able to go down there a little bit. So those are the things I'm kind of wondering. I'm looking here at the 4 hour and looking like that 9 wants to just roll over, and if it does, it's going to push us down. And then we got that what gets wicked often gets candlestick. I'm not thinking that it will, but here we go. We got to pull out our fib and try to see if we can. And where she comes down, here's the cool thing though, where if it does happen, where she bounces off of is going to tell us a lot about momentum. Like for instance, I mean, just this fib thing right here from the bottom to the top there. Get out the 382, that's going to be strong AF. We can get a nice bump from there. But if she loses it and rolls over, and depending on where we come down. I mean, a 618 is okay. We start coming down to these other areas, we can get a bounce and probably be fine, but it's going to take it longer to recover. A bounce from a 382, then we're going to have a faster recovery. Bounce from a 0.5 will be a faster recovery. Bounce from a 618 or lower, we're starting to get, okay, well, it's good, but it'll take a little bit longer to flip bullish, to flip into we see that good sharp, strong moves up that we want to see. Does that make sense? So she's at a 382 now and at a trend line. Let's see if she can hold it. How about near? What you looking like, near? Everybody's in the stiletto heels. Prada. The devil wears Prada. Look at that great accumulation zone, man, right there. Accumulated and all through that, and then it lost it. Well, welcome to crypto. Holding this trend line and lost it. Oh look, nailed it. And then she died. Man, I miss $8 near. I want to see $8 near. It's at $3 right now. Look at that cup and handle to the upside. I kid you, it's not a cup and handle. It is a nice little scalloping pattern, but with a flag, but a cup and handle doth it not make. And it lost its ass right there. Oh my, what is this, near? Man, a few weeks ago I looked at this and it was telling me that it could come down to something crazy, and I was like, no. I didn't want to believe it, and then I think it was when all this was going on, and then I mean, technically, you could say that we're getting an M top, an M pattern. The best way to play this. Pardon me a minute. I want to play with a tool that I really shouldn't be playing with, but it's fun to play with, like the fibs. Oh shoot. Oh snap. Okay. So we'll probably get an 886 retracement out of this little sucker right here. She's at $3.31, and she may be headed, no, you don't want to hear it, to below $2. Don't shoot the messenger. It's better than what the measure move would say, because the measure move would be trying to tell you we're coming back to 85 cents. What the hell with near? That's one of my picks, man. That's, jeez. I'm not happy about that. This analysis. I'm not happy with what the charts are telling me. I don't like that idea. I'm not trying to be bearish. It doesn't make any sense to be bearish in the bull market. Like we're going to come down and do Bart Simpson's butt crack and go through this bull crap again. What's up with that? No. That's starting to piss me off. She's at 786 right now. Altcoins are really starting to piss me off. So it doesn't mean a straight down shot to it. It means zigzag, 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 slow burn down. So This is making me seriously. I'll be de-risking on these things. That means that as they come off, I'm selling off some of them, a bigger majority, probably about 25% of my bag, because I got spot margin. Not spot. If I just had spot, I'd ride it and try to add to it. But so that I can have something to add to it down here and keep this position open, I'll have to de-risk on the way up. That sucks. Altcoins have sucked. Like your coins, put them in at the bottom, a little smart margin on it, grow them in big bags. Yeah, it's good until they come back down to the freaking bottoms again, and then it starts sucking a little bit. I think we're all we all at the point of the market where we're just pissed at it. Like, I hate crypto. It's like, More time in chat than chart 36. Oh, we're just starting to get closer and closer to 50-50. However, more in chart than chat, and the 16% over here, that does kind of outweigh it. So. Mike Stevenson says, my vote is you're awesome. You crack me up. Oh, just preach it, brother. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the comment, too. Most entertaining crypto show. Am I really entertaining? Because I've never thought of myself as being an entertaining person. I'm just out here. I'm just letting it fly. I just say whatever comes to my head. For real. I think it makes me look stupid sometimes. Bro, why do you ask the AI? What was that? What did you ask the AI for? For that thumbnail. My thumbnail? I'm Google searching. I'm not having AI to do up like special things. I'm stealing everybody else's AI stuff. That's what I'm doing. It's just easier to search. I gotta sit there and wait and then say, oh no, I don't really like that. No, let's change it again. No. But the music, doing the music's kind of cool. I like the AI music. I've been playing with that lately. You can tell. It's in my intro and everything. Strawberry OG Live Better Dabs app. What? Yeah, for real? For real? Huff, huff, yep. Scaro says, I'm here, remain calm. We'll soon look back at this end and laugh one day, maybe. That is true. It's just hard when you have to, it wears down on you, and they know that. But I think the shakeouts are going to be kind of rough this year. I think we need to be smart and expect some big ass shakeouts, because they're playing for keeps right now. I mean, I want you to think about how serious this is. This seriously could be one of the last times that you'll get Bitcoin under $100,000. And if you're the big players, and there's a lot of them now, and when more clearer regulation comes, it's just going to open the floodgates. So I think what you're actually seeing is a bunch of greed and a bunch of finagling to try to get these prices as low as they can get them. Mostly Bitcoin. I think that the altcoins are they're just being affected in the sidelines. Their focus is on Bitcoin and maybe ETH, but they're being on the down low about it. I think maybe that's why they're driving the prices down on Ethereum too. Maybe. But definitely Bitcoin. She stomped on my heart with those stiletto shoes. I know, she's so mean. Maddie goes, QE probably next month. Qualitative easing. No, I know Canada, I think, is supposed to be doing some. Now that should help our market, right? When they start doing that, and other countries doing it. Now, one thing that Trump's doing with the tariffs or something, if they go through, most of it's just to get everybody straightened up and act right. And they come on right, and he's like, all right, we'll put it off and we'll postpone our decision for a month. Hey, if you can get your stuff right, then maybe we won't need a tariff. It's kind of those kind of things. I like what Trump is making everybody get in the ship shape, man. That's a leader right there. That's a leader. Something we're not used to in this country. And this time his hands aren't as tight as they were before. This time he's a smarter man. He's got I like what I'm seeing. But it can force some other countries, maybe they might have to do something. I don't know. And so we may see some other countries do a lot of QE, and I don't know. I think they're always printing something here. We're waiting on QT to end by the Fed. Chief and Q says, "Yep, you're totally entertaining." Well, I appreciate that. I'm just stupid. I'm just silly. Maybe it's all the bells and whistles. I want to check out XCN, see how she's doing. This is Onyx Coin. Hanging in at 3 cents. She's been hanging tough there. She got down, dipped down to, ooh, that was a sweet spot. I couldn't do anything with it. I was too busy taking care of everything else that I've got. So it's kind of what I keep saying, you've in too many projects and you have opportunity cost. Because you got to manage them, or you got your money tied up, or some of them just suck. Okay, I was just trying to erase a trend line there. It wouldn't let me do it. Lower lows, lower highs, but maintaining within this little area here. Still solid. This is a cool little tool right here. The suggestion we'd be going back up to about 33.5 cents. Yeah, I hope that happens. That could. Moving averages look solid. They do on a lot of coins. For the bigger moving averages. So we're going back up to at least test the 50 at 0.031, so maybe we can get through this cloud and get back up there, and that would be cool. Trying to zoom out and see a pattern. Well, I'm not so worried about the pattern as I am the trend line. If you follow the trend lines, you see we had a breakout of a possible pattern. And if you connect the dots, you can end up with this guy, which is a falling wedge. They break out about 75% of the way into the apex, and this one's pretty much a textbook example of how this should play out. That's beautiful. And that's I don't know, that's something else that you may not be hearing from any other guru or pattern guru, but that's what Bukowski will let you know, is that's a good time to start when you draw them out. When's it ever going to break out? Usually about 75% of the way in. That's just a little tidbit that can be helpful. It's flagging outside of that. That's usually a good little sign. Of course, we've always got our bigger main trend lines from way back here, and bring those out, and we cleared that. So the point that we get a falling wedge that's got a breakout the way it should happen on top of this bigger trend line that could, wait a minute, this is the kicker right here. This is the kicker. They could possibly, we can't confirm it because it only has one touch and a trend line that does not make, but it's an idea, it's a concept, because as price touches up to this imaginary line, it will confirm it, and magically it will come into existence, and then price will drop. Most likely. In the most ideal situation in my head, as I see it, dreaming it up right in front of you. So, but if the price comes up and touches that, it would confirm that. Then we'd have 2 touches, 3 touches, and we got a valid pattern, and most likely that would be resistance, because that's what this angle represents. We're predicting the future. In a way, you're predicting the probability. It's just like, hey man, water runs down the channel, and we see one side, or down this river, we see one side of the river, we're not seeing the other side just yet. We come across the trees, and oh, right there's the other side of the river. It does make a channel. There is one side of the river and another side of the river. There is always one. There's always 2 sides of a river. We just watching this. We just trying to navigate the turns of this river. Of the stream leading to, I don't know, however you want to look at it. It's a big current. It's just a current. And we're at the bottom of it, ready to go up there. So this one's actually looking good to me. Maybe this will be a good sign for the rest of the altcoins that are also flirting with these areas and also having some of these little bottom patterns. Maybe this will be but this one looks promising. Definitely had a good place to DCA in on this one before she goes. Where's she going? Where we got fibs over here? Where did they come from? Where did these fib lines come from? Who pulled a fib? Wherefore did it come? I don't know how they got there. Do we want to get into the spooky, freaky side? Do we want to do price predictions? I think so. We got to go for a dramatic effect. Right.
For those of you out there that have hit that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Don't be afraid if you haven't seen this face before, ladies and gentlemen. This was the start of the show. This is what I looked like until you started. You told me that you loved me as a turkey, and now I'm a turkey. I'm such a whore. Such a whore. You're such a sellout. I don't know. The turkey's got eyes, though. Those turkeys got prettier eyes than I got. Let's check out my eyes. Oh, yeah, they glow. It's kind of wild, huh? Ooh, look at that. Ugh, I make little shapes. And then I get little splashy things and little things. And there's a little flying saucer in there, too, if you want to look. Yeah. But the turkey went out, so we get the turkey. Look at this beautiful target right here. This is one of the crypto songs right here.
In that game where fortunes fade to dust, your fib extensions earn my deepest trust. Road dog leads me through those risky trails.
Dance better as a turkey, don't I?
From candlelight to the morning escapade. Fortunes rise and fall in just a glance. Behind the mask, we risk this wild romance. Your trends and lines, they draw me closer still. Promises you whispered gave me such a thrill.
Beautiful.
Could a kiss uncover all you hide? Break through mess to find what's deep inside. You're the analyst I've waited for so long. In your grip, I know where I belong.
Snap, we gotta get the right one. Is this it?
Markets crash as hearts defend their ground. Fates align within your voice's sound. We ride these waves of passion.
I would go with the deeper stop loss on this, I would.
Our fortune.
To get a 3.1, you could go 26%. I would not recommend that. That would suck. I would go below this trend line right here, about that 100 moving average. It's about 11%. That's doable. That's reasonable for a stop loss. It goes at 9.19 to 1 risk reward ratio. Meaning you can make 100% gains. You can double it up, going up to 6.2 cents at that target. It will not be a straight shot, but more than likely, once she gets going, she'll look something a little bit more like this.
Promises you whispered gave me such a thrill. Could a kiss uncover all you hide? Break through mess.
Maybe something a little like, oh man, that looks almost perfect.
You're the analyst I've waited for so long. In your grip, I know where I belong. Markets crash as hearts defend their ground.
Let's put some targets.
Fates align within your voice's sound. We ride these waves of passion and then despair in every play. Our fortunes laid bare. Fortunes rise and fall in just a glance. Behind the synthetic beats in their eyes.
I'll put a little shadow up there so we can maybe see the pattern. If she comes down, where could she be coming down to? We got to figure that out. And they want to flush us out one more time. Maybe we get a wick down. She's respecting that. More respecting the 236 here, isn't she?
Don't trip by the dip, hold on, don't slip. Keep your eyes on the prize, let the numbers rise. Don't trip by the dip, stay strong, don't quit. Ride the wave, feel the thrill. In the crypto world we will.
I don't think we'll get a 618, but we'll put it on there. So this is for Onyx coin. I think this looks pretty neat. I like this. I wish I had more dry powder to put in this. I definitely would be buying some more right now. It's at 3.1, just already went up a little bit. She's been in the range for a while. But 6.2 cents being possible? Yeah, this is worth sharing right here. So trade setups, let's go over here.
Rise and fall, it's a roller coaster ride. Stay informed, keep your head on the right side. Bull or bear, it's all about the strategy. Trust the process, let the gains multiply. Don't trip by the dip, hold on, don't slip. Keep your eyes on the prize, let the numbers rise. Don't trip by the dip.
This is a 4-hour chart.
Don't quit, ride the wave, feel the thrill. In the crypto world we will. Don't trip,
All right, XCN, I like that.
together we'll win, we'll take.
Do we look at Tia?
The scales in our favor will thrive. In the crypto
Why are you rolling over, Tia? This is one of the ones. It's not fun when it happens. We're seeing a lot of altcoins do this. The strongest ones are not doing this, but the other ones are. A bunch of them are. We roll over, we do a half scallop, and then we get some kind of bounce. That's what we're hoping for. The other situation is not that pretty, and it involves us going down to like $1.50. So really don't want to talk about that right now. Let's zoom out and see if it's a possibility, though. Oh man, you done, girl. Let me get a different chart. I'm out of chart. I ain't got enough. Who would have you? Mexi.
I'll take you anywhere. Just tell me I'll be there. We don't need
Tia is
like it unprepared.
going full circle.
Comes our way. We'll stay
Going full circle. She went up. Now she gave it all back. Wow. I bet you guys remember this next cycle about these altcoins, won't you? I bet next time you'll be looking like, man, maybe I'll go a little bit more heavier on Bitcoin next time. And they got some 111s in the chat saying, yeah, I figured that out. Because that's what I had to figure out last cycle. And still, I went too damn, I think I went too much in altcoins.
Find what I'm seeking.
Are you going to come all the way back to zero? I mean, there's not much left over there.
Stars from another time. We're leaving.
Oh, you might have got lucky. I'm gonna get rid of the 886 guy. We already know it's there. You might get lucky. You might have found the bottom. Might have found it. Might have found it.
Just tell me I'll be there. We don't need a plan. I like it unprepared. Whatever comes our way. We'll stay the fuck.
You might have got lucky. I got Confluence. I got both of those. Give me a 113 right there at the same spot. As crazy as that sounds, that's what we got. This does not look good. That doesn't look good. All right, that's on the 3-day chart. Let's zoom in and see how bad it looks here. We got Stiletto Hill. All right, well, maybe we got something. She's still come down. She just shouldn't, she need to hold this area here. That's a lower target if we go. I don't want to see a lower target. Please don't do a lower target. You don't need to, but you couldn't get past the 0.5. So we're looking for
So dream away.
could be looking at either of these. 238, maybe 220 if we go for a lower low. That would be doing a complete double bottom. I mean, there's a few targets we can look at in the 786 on this pull down, but it just sucks that if she doesn't hold it, this just kind of sucks. Any choice? Oh, are you trying to on the 1 hour? You're trying to on the 1 hour? I hope you get it. I hope you get it. So when we take our Fibonacci from here, we're at a, I mean, we're at 386, 382 area. We lost it and could be coming down, but she can recover from this area. We can get a nice move and get a good bounce, like this kind of bounce. Like we could go hit this area right up here, like at 420. Wouldn't you like to go to 420? I like 420. I think we should do 420, Tia. Hey, Tia. Why don't you meet me around the 200 moving average? You know, like maybe tomorrow or the next day, and in the morning we can do 420. Does that sound cool to you? Does it sound cool to you, Tia? Let's do it. Here. I think you should take that offer. I might have to tariff you if you refuse. I'm just saying to you, we might have to bring out the tariffs. Oops, I forgot that I was a zombie. Let's go back to being a turkey. It's more personable. I'm very golden brown here though. My color's off. Oh, there I am. Ah, look, it's the eyes. I'm a handsome turkey. I look freaky as a voodoo dog, but I'm a handsome turkey. Ooh, I'm just staring at myself on the screen. I sit here sometimes. I just get stuck looking at my little turkey face all day. I'm like, my gosh, Road Dog, you are just a damn good looking turkey. Ooh, I bet all. Yeah, we got cats chasing us everywhere trying to eat the turkey. You know how that goes. Dogs too. Oh, is that turkey? Oh, that's better than bacon. Oh, I like turkey. Yeah, get away behind me, little bastard. What? Hey, turkey. Can turkey come out and play? I did something. Oh, that was our, yeah, yo. I guess I should put that little target there. Well, that should be one of those predictive moments. That was actually that one. Oh no, this color. So I'm looking for 420. If things go our way, well, let's hold on for 420. Let's make this a bear trap and get back above into this channel thing that we lost. See the channel? Just to draw that channel kind of line. Hey, look, you got this. What's this? Oh, well, smack me in the mouth and call me your sister. What does that even mean? My angle could be a little bit better because I didn't get quite spot on, but you'd see that we're in the channel and she came down, and where she's at right now is the bottom of the channel. So that's interesting. I like that idea. I think we might be onto something here. Maybe you're trying to bad trap us out. Yeah, you're trying to be sneaky, are you? I was just trying to point out this guy over here. That's what we lost. And then we've picked up another one here. Let's bounce, Tia. Show us that you got some balls and can do something with your life. For the love of God. Don't listen to the red cloud. Go the other way, Tia. Come on, you can do it, baby. Get back in this channel. Get back in the channel. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on, baby. You just need a little help, a little encouragement. Do it. I won't tear up your ass if you don't. Somebody said Lumo, and I don't know what Lumo is, but it seems like we've got a chart for it. So, hey, Lumo. What the hell is this? That cannot be what we're looking for. There was one called Ego. I tried to do this Lumo thing later. I don't know if you guys were serious about Ego coin, but she's definitely on the bottom. Definitely getting that retracement. She is fulfilling her butt crack mission right now as we speak. Once you get the butt crack out of the way, then you're ready for the gains. You know, you ever have one of those little, you know, some days you just go take a poop and you just, the whole day's brighter. It's like, huh. I feel pretty good now. I feel lighter. I feel like I got more bounce in my step. Hey, yeah. So, did you lose that one too? Why did you perfectly lost that? What does that mean? What does that mean? Why are you doing that? You shouldn't be coming down lower. Get back up. Now. We're on TV. I'm here on the daily. I'm watching her get that death cross. Dum dum dum. Ironically, it's crossing barely after the 100 cross bullshit, you know, right back before you dump down. That's crazy thing about these little trend lines. So, well, how far do you think you're going down there, Buster? Where do you think you're going? She got dementia. She's out there wandering in the neighborhood, not knowing what's going on here. Bless her little heart. Well, let's see if we can help her navigate home here and figure out where her destination is. We gotta find Grandma. Grandma went on a journey. Granny went on a journey. Or went to the Journey concert, man. Let's see if you can hold there, baby. You need Jesus. You lost that low. Oh, that's perfect. The fibs do this for me, and then I look to the left a little bit later and say, oh, look, oh, you're in that one. But the fibs tell me if it is that the one that counts or not. Otherwise, I'd be just looking over guessing, well, is this one going to hold it, or is that one going to hold it, or is this one going to hold it? And the fibs are telling me that this one's probably going to hold it. Let's hope it's true. Let's hope it's true. All right, so we got to come back and say, oh, gosh darn it. So that's promising. Then we got the butt crack, which basically your target is back here at the top at 0.36. I mean, really it is. If it's a harmonic pattern or just if you want to make it, the harmonic pattern's got a complicated bottom, really. In my personal opinion, the harmonic patterns that you see, the Gartleys and all that stuff, they're all dealing with M shapes or W patterns, and that's tops or bottoms. And it all comes out to the same idea basically in the end, which is the same as what I keep telling you about a channel. I mean, just bear with me here. A support resistance flip, or however you want to look at it. But you got a channel. At least with a channel, you got to measure move. Knowing that, hey, we got a good chance to double our range right there. With the butt crack pattern, I mean, it's going through these little things to identify if it's how far down it's going to come, and basically it comes out to an 886 Fibonacci for a lot of them, or maybe down to the 127. In worst case scenario, but we bounce from there, and then the target is right up here. It's the same as playing a channel. For real. It's just a more detailed, nuanced, more complicated way to do the same effect that you would get from playing a channel. I'm just throwing some ideas out there. I mean, I like it. They involve fibs. They're cool, and it's something neat that I want to learn more about and everything. But in essence, that's it. You just expect probably a double bounce down at these areas. A lot of times that you'll see when they come down here, and they're getting the right butt. If we're looking at this as a double bottom area, you know, we're looking at making a double, or making the right butt cheek, and then we come back up here. But it could, as it does that, bottom out and then come up a little bit and then roll right over and bottom out twice. So it could be a fun ride on a lot of these coins, or any other thing in a similar pattern like this. 28 people are hanging out with me tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. 499, hey Red Dog, when you have a moment, can you check Trog, please? Looks like it's in accumulation. EW, thank you very much. I sure will. I'll do that right now, because last time I never did get back to it at the end of the stream. So Trog, Mexi's got it right there. This was our, well, This was our setup on it, or our analysis on it. Let's see how it's done. What do you think? Let's come down to a smaller time frame. Actually playing out. That was okay. We were over here at a breakout, I guess. Last time we were looking at it. Looking for it to hold this, and she got a bounce there and then roll over, so that did not hold. So that level shot. I don't know why I didn't color code that unless I was looking at something else over here. Was that what I was doing? Oh, I think we were doing. Yeah. Was that what we were doing? It looks like we were looking for bottom areas, bottom fishing. Okay, from. Okay. We're bottom fishing right now. We're down there now. We finally came down here to these areas. So this is my 127, and this is my 1123 from a different pool. We didn't make a look. These targets should still all be good. We haven't invalidated those targets yet, so those are still good. Well, I take that back. That one can stay. I think these, yeah, let's take these. The Bukowski measure move can stay. Our fibs are going to change just a little bit, and this guy will change a little bit. Okay. And honestly, it looks to me like we may not come down and actually touch this red line I've got. I'm just pulling the fibs. We double bottom off of it, and the fibs are lining up beautiful. So it's looking like this line right here is the 78.30 area should be holding. We double tapped it. That's cool. So this is below. This is our discount zone. Same things apply. Now we can get some decent targets here. I would shoot for that 0.5 and the 618 for any kind of local moves, local plays, targets, or whatever. Because from where we are now up to there, that's 146%, 114% to those targets. It's 40% just to get right back up here to the top that we were at back in just the end of January, just a few days ago. So that looks promising to me. I think she's bottomed out. I think she's ready to go. 9 has crossed the 21 and prices above the 9 moving average on the 4 hour. I think that looks good. Let's update this. This target's still good and probably even a little bit more relevant now. I'll actually put it right there. All right, so I think I'm gonna leave I'll leave these targets right here, and you can see them right here on the side, and I will copy this. We'll update it. And this is the 4 hour. So I think the bottom's possibly in. It matched with my fibs. So I updated the fib targets, and the other targets we had before still stay valid. All right, so we did that. Cool. We need a dog avatar. Reese John, where do you think Fart Boy coin is headed on Solana? Down. Unfortunately, down. Oh, she broke the bearish megaphone pattern that is fun to play. Very fun to play. I know it looks like when I draw them, it's like he's the moon boy. He's just going to draw them crazy lines, but they do pretty good until they don't, and they do what they're supposed to, which is break to the downside. Look at all those targets hit and then some. Oh wow, you really blasted. I missed all that. I didn't get to say nailed it, or it went through a lot of them, but it respected a lot of them too, though, in the way. Cool. Well, that one. Let's see what. All right, so here's the sad truth about Fartcoin. You're not going to like it, but it's just it's a hard lesson you're going to learn sooner or later. Parabolic move, blow off top, down sideways, long accumulation. Dang, I think I picked up some of this recently too. It's gonna take in a minute. I mean, this is one that you could probably come back to later, but we get a dip. Next target we're looking for is down at, what is that, 32 cents, 39 cents? And she could come all the way back down and bottom. Let's see if we can get anything that's might be below. Well, even from you got you where you're at now. And so what you typically see when you see things go parabolic and they get off of a blow off top, they come down and it's going to be sideways accumulation. They'd probably do a double bottom kind of butt crack thing, all that stuff, and it could literally take it to, what are we looking at? Maybe April. I mean, this is like you check back with it later, kind of cut for real. Just saying, but or you can try to nail it at 34 cents. But it will probably, it'll just go sideways. It will bore you. If you're okay with being bored and not seeing any big jumps in price for the next month or so, then yeah. Unfortunately, that's just how it works. It's like there's some slight rounding there, and that's good, and you want to see that. And that kind of leads to that idea of that bottoming here. Unfortunately, they're taking a hit like all the others. Do you think XRP is going lower? I want to buy in, just not sure what direction it's going to be. We looked at it earlier, and what did we say about it? Was it? I do have, I'm looking at $2 being possible. If she can't, the scenario that we want to see is for this to be a bear trap or a swing failure pattern is what a lot of people call it. We got some wiggle room here too on this chart. It's doubtful that will happen. We might come up and roll over. She's holding support. If she can hold it, maybe we can get back up here. If we see that, we're probably good, and we're making a big W pattern. What I don't like is the rollover on these moving averages. So she's in danger. So I'm saying she's in danger coming down here. And I think that $2 could hold, but technically 180 or 160. What is it? 160 could be on the target, depending on if things go bearish in our market. And it kind of all depends on Bitcoin, and then, well, Total 3 kind of represents our altcoins as a whole, which Total 3 just kind of been selling out lately as people are just getting fed up on losing money on altcoins, trying to play them. the ones playing leverage are always getting smashed on this, and the sellouts and all the, it's just a lot. And Bitcoin just keeps performing, and really all the attention will be on Bitcoin this year, I do believe. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. We went over a lot of coins. Do I think Pepe is done? I don't think it's done. A lot of these things are, well, meme coins are probably going to take a big hit, and people are going to realize that they're just, they're crap, just like most of them are crap. They're worthless. Meme coins are the ones that are successful, are the ones that have a really strong community, like Dogecoin. That's why it's lasted for cycles after cycles after cycles. And some others have graduated to there. Shiba and Floki have gotten to that, and the following. Pepe is one of them with the big following. So, but all the new ones that are coming out trying to be the new cool meme coins, like, I don't know, Chill Guy and what is it, Chad, and some of these, Tooker. I played that one. Jeez, I feel stupid. But that one, at least they tried. They were actually trying something unique with that. I give them props on Tooker. They had YouTube channel and videos, and it's really clever. So they're really working on the community, but it's all about the community, and the community is there and believes enough in it to support. But like the Gummy token, yeah, what the hell's that doing? Not even hear it mentioned anymore on Banner. But I mean, meme coins just take a hit. But Pepe is probably one that'll be okay. Toshi will probably be doing pretty good. Brett will probably do okay. Some of the bigger ones, the ones that have already made their people rich on them, are probably the ones that will still do okay. But can you get just as much of a gain from a different altcoin though? From something else, like an XCN, an Onyx coin, or something like that. So, because the bigger altcoin, I mean, how much bigger can the meme coins? How much bigger can Pepe go? How many more X's can it give you? Maybe 3, 4, 5. I mean, I don't know. How many has it given us over this past year? So we got those kind of things to think about when it comes to what we put our money into. And it is times like this when they do a big shakeout and you see what's holding up and then what's tanking the most, what's being affected the most. And you can look at it like, oh, they're a dirt cheap prices, but is it strong enough to recover well? Because if it was strong enough, it wouldn't be at that price right now, would it? And the ones that are taking just a little beat down, like OM, look at OM. Look at Mantra Dow. This during its beat down, is it down at 786 Fibonacci's looking at making double bottoms? No, it's not. It's strong AF. Now it's scary to think about, well, maybe I should go in now. And I'm like, well, it's hard because it's at a top. It could be coming down as soon as everything else starts coming back up. This one will probably come back down. People might be selling out of this and going into the crappy coins once they start moving. I don't know, but she's as strong as, look, and that's just me there zooming in there. Look what it's done. I'm zooming all the way out. This is OEM compared to the other coins that I'm in. This is one that's been holding up my portfolio, and I can imagine where it would be if it wasn't for this helping it out too. Geez, I guess I would be really sad at the altcoins. But these are the ones that are interesting. The ones that are showing strength. And I'm wondering about OEM. I forgot what the tokenomics were on it. But it's a strong one. It's already at a $5.6 million market cap. And it's got 1.8 billion coins. This thing could, I mean, I know it seems weird. It's a real world asset. This thing could still do a 10x from here. She can probably get pulled. I don't know if she's going to get pullbacks because she hasn't been pulling back at all. She should get some pullbacks. I would expect it to visit $4 or something like that, but she don't want to. But there's a lot of money going in this. This Mantra is a security first real-world asset layer 1 blockchain capable of adherence and enforcement of real-world regulatory requirements built for institutions and developers. Mantra offers a permissionless blockchain for permissionless applications. So when you compare it to something that's actually got a real-world use case, just the ones that do not, are the ones that we're going to make everything. We're going to revolutionize blockchain. You know, well, clearly Mantra is doing that and having an effect, but the other ones are not. And nor are the meme coins. So, man, it's just about being lucky enough to have sniffed out a decent project early enough and get a position in it, and then, you know, letting these winners ride. And sad to see, man, but there's only a few things that are really holding their weight out here when you look. And I mean, that's noteworthy. These are the Ultima, a new one though. I looked at the other day. What's she up again? She was 16,000. What, she's 17,000 now? That one keeps climbing. Never even heard of it till yesterday. OM. Dex. And just made a higher high. XCN. These, maybe I should write these names down. But that's just on the top 100. Toshi. AIC. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Pet goat coin? What is this? The Gray's current. That sounds cool. Why don't I know about this one? But these are Swift coin. These are the ones that the money's not going out of. If anything, money's going into them out of the other altcoins. And these might be the winners of the cycle. This is kind of one way you kind of help pick out the winners. And I wouldn't chase them, but any kind. Make a note of what's winning, and then kind of focus on trying to build some of those XPR. I've heard that one mentioned by you guys a lot. And a lot of these coins I'm not in. Maybe I need to be in. UFO, I'm not in that one. But it's being stronger than the other coins I've got right now. So the old schools, they told us to buy the strength. Buy the strength. And here's the meme coins that are holding. Benji, go figure. Dogging me, I do have some of that. Are you going to do something dogging me? I hope so. It just sucks to be an altcoin in today's cruel, hard world. That's all you can say about it. XMR Monero, I'm playing that one. That one just steadily goes up. It just keeps going up. I just try to catch it a little bit when it falls and everything. I'm like, I should just throw, you know, some of my profits in here when I take it and just let them. Kind of like what I was doing with gold, which I quit doing. I wish I'd kept doing that. Whenever I get cash, instead of holding it in cash, I'd be putting it over in gold or and put some over here in Monero, and it's been growing nice. Let's take one final look at Bitcoin here. 28 people hanging out with me. Are we dipping? Did we dip again? I thought we were 98. Did we? No, where you look like you're going up. Okay, I must have been tripping. I guess Road Dog was tripping and flipping chicken. Hey, girl. Where'd she go? There's a bear over there. So what I like about Bitcoin here on the smaller time frames is what we saw in something else. So you see this little wick over here, we double bottomed here. And I believe if my spidey senses are correct, that's a 618. No? You suck, Road Dog. Are you serious? You don't line up with anything? You're at 0.5. I guess that's what we got to qualify as a point. That is rare. That's rare that would happen. 618 got you. Oh, no, it's my line. Oh, I thought I had something there. But we in this case like this, we figure it's respecting the 0.5. That's what it's holding. But that's odd that. Wow. I don't see that happen very often with my fibs. I really don't. So it throws me off when I see it. Like, oh, you didn't respect my fibs the way you normally do. But the double bottom there is a great sign that this area is held. It would have been better if it was a solid fib area, in my personal opinion. But hey, I'll take it. So in this case, preemptively, I don't know how well this one will work out because it's not going to square up. But maybe we can go there. Maybe. If nothing else, though, we always got this little guy, this little fib. What I don't like is that our bigger moving average is a flip-flop, but when they do, then we got to work on unflip-flopping them and undoing them. They're kind of pointing to 101,168. So can we work our way up there to 100,000, 100, and then 101,000 before maybe making a lower low and rolling over and trying to come back and scare the market again? We got this white trend line, if you can see that. It's not the best, but that's also going to be some resistance area if we come up there. The market's trying. She's trying. She's got some bullish divergence here on this one. Well, that's cool. I always like seeing bullish divergence. I always like it when these little squares don't show up on my chart too. What's happening? Jeez. And we can look for a breakout, which if we go from ends of the candles there to really try to nail it. Not there yet. Looking for a local pattern. I know a lot of people want to squeeze it and try to say it's up, sending whatever. I mean, you can, but what happened to this guy? Because it's doing what it's supposed to do. These are bullish megaphones. They break to the upside 72% of the time after they form a partial decline where they kind of level out at an area. Kind of like what we're doing here. We're getting ready to break up, people. We're getting ready to see 100,000 now Bitcoin. I don't know how it's going to affect altcoins, though. That's the question, because Bitcoin dominance, unless it starts coming down. Are you trying to? Oh, Bitcoin dominance wanted to come down small time frame. We're going to get a drop. Altcoins are going to have a decent day today, tomorrow. They might get a decent day as we drop down a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to last. That's the problem, but it looks like we're getting a little... No, are you? No. I'm going by what my moving averages are telling me, but my other indicators are saying, no, I'm ready to pop you up to the upside. And I'm like, but you're falling right now. You're below the 9. How do you make that happen? You can't make it below the 9 moving average. Below the 9 here, I see us coming down on Bitcoin dominance. That means altcoins should coming up. She's in a range. It'd be nice if she'd come down here. If she would come down here and make a lower low on Bitcoin dominance, we could breathe a little better and think, oh, maybe altcoins will be all right. But really, I'll be looking for trying to figure out how I'm going to work them altcoins from that point on. On the bigger time frames, altcoins are not looking that healthy at the moment. But it sure would be nice to have a little uppiness today in the market. Are you starting to do it at all? We are. The hours picking up, starting to get a little bit more green on the daily. It's starting to happen. We're starting to see the altcoins do a little bit better. Good. We need that. We need some relief. We need some money hitting into them. It just helps some of us to mitigate our positions, I guess, though. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate you so much. Trade carefully. It's a crazy world out there right now. They're out to liquidate us. Let's come and check out our poll here. So our poll, 35 people say more in chat than chart, and 41% say more in chart than chat, and then 24% say mostly charts. So more in charts actually kind of wins. Maybe it was skewed the way that I was doing it there, but let's come back to the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. Anything important? All right. I will have to. We've been going for over, is it 2 hours? So I'm afraid I have to cut off my coin list with what I had written down here, but we can definitely do it tomorrow evening, or maybe during the daytime if I come out and stream. We got 30 people hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. It stayed pretty level here too. That's a new record for us. Julian says, thanks for another great stream, Road Dog. Keep up the fantastic work. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I hope that the market will start being better for us and everything. I do. This is a 1 hour chart on Bitcoin dominance, and I know it doesn't look like much, but we broke a trend line and losing some moving averages, and that looks promising for short-term good action for altcoins if it just keeps cooperating. So maybe we'll get a little relief out of altcoins because we need it, man. We need it. They've been brutal holding those things. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Be careful. We'll see what the market does. let's go check out some AI music. And I'll probably have to load up some new ones. See you guys.
Took all my savings, bet on fake moonshots. YouTube gurus sharking at every stop. Paid for courses, learning zero stuff. Promised rockets, but my wallet went puff. Staring at charts, feeling like a fool. Every trade I made broke the golden rule. Watch my coins drown in a sea of red. Thinking should've bought tacos instead. Crypto comedy in my digital
Should've bought tacos instead. Haha.
Living for the moon, or so it seems. Then I found Road Dogg with the turkey beak, showing pivot targets every freaking week. This dark wizard with this Fibonacci, turning losses into a mint with panache. Turkey mask on and a laugh so loud. Finally profits
Sorry,
making me
we'll try to
so
get it tomorrow night, man.
Gurus charge me diamond-studded lies. Road Dogg's charts opening my eyes. Bit of magic mixing with his truth. No longer stuck in the debtor's booth. Crypto comedy in my digital dreams. Living for the moon, or so it seems. Then I found Road Dogg with the turkey beak, showing pivot targets every freaking week.
In the crypto world where numbers spin, Road Dogg's got a secret little grin. With his cowbell he starts the show, chasing evil with a single blow. I have a fever, and the only cure is cowbell. I have a fever, let that magic ring so well. Fib lines and trends, they make you rich, but the cowbell's got that perfect pitch. Everything a straight mind cleanse, turn your losses into wins. I have a fever, and the only cure is cowbell. I have a fever, let that magic ring so well.
Oh man, I wasn't on live. I was on top chat, not live chat. Gee, I missed all that. My goodness.
When the markets turn and demons shout, reach for that bell and cast them out. Evil flees in utter fright. The cowbell brings financial light. No more doubt or hidden fears, just the sound of ringing cheers. Cryptos rise beyond the skies, thanks to Road Dogg's secret prize.
It's the Ballad of the Cowbell.
Fib lines and trends, they make you rich, but the cowbell's got that perfect pitch.
Don't it though?
Everything a straight mind cleanse, turn your losses into wins. I have a fever, and the only
How long is this song?
Reach for that bell and cast them out.
30 seconds.
Evil flees and not afraid. The cowbell brings financial aid. No more doubt or hidden fears. Just the sound of ringing cheers. Crypto's rise beyond the skies. Thanks to Road Dog's secret prize. Neon lights, background snippets, catchy sights, navigating through the crypto maze. By the dip, don't let fear take your ways. Market's volatile, but it's your game. Stay in the loop, don't let the chaos.
In the digital realm where the pixels dance, I'm the trader, the player, the main chance. On the charts, I see the signs, the patterns, trend lines, candlesticks, the market's own tattoos. Highs and lows, the rhythm of the trade. Stay focused, don't let the noise invade. Technical analysis, my trusted guide. In the crypto market, I ride the tide. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak, don't hesitate. In the crypto market, I navigate. MACD, RSI, the tools of my trade. Volume spikes where the profits are made. Bullish and bearish, the market's mood. Stay alert, the game is never subdued. Highs and lows, the rhythm of the trade. Stay focused, don't let the noise invade. Technical analysis, my trusted guide. In the crypto market, I ride the tide. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak, don't hesitate. In the crypto market, I navigate. In the chaos, I find the signal. In the noise, I see the details. With every trade, I grow and thrive. In the crypto market, I stay alive. Crypto patterns, they come and go. Stay ahead, let the market flow. Buy the dip, sell the peak, don't hesitate. In the crypto market, I navigate. In the digital realm, I'm the king. Trading patterns, my everything. Crypto patterns, they come and go. In the crypto market, I go. MACD, RSI, the tools of my trade. Volume spikes where the profits are made. Bullish and bearish, the market's mood. Stay alert, the game is never subdued. In the chaos, I find a signal. In the noise, I see the details. With every trade, I grow and thrive. In the crypto market, I stay alive. In the digital realm, I'm the king. Trading patterns, my everything. Crypto patterns, they come and go. In the crypto market, I glow.
Good night, everybody.
In the digital